Now at 6, the local impact of a national story. An Afghan refugee here in Ohio waits to learn if his brother will receive the green card he was promised.
Going back on all of these folks that have applied for asylum, people that would be traveling to this country, and looking at more information.
As immigration proceedings for all Afghans are on hold following the National Guard shooting in Washington, D.C., some of the people impacted fought alongside the United States.
All of these Afghans stood with us, they fought with us, they did the right thing, and so many have been waiting so patiently for us to get our immigration policy together.
But now their status is uncertain.
The uncertainty arose in November after an Afghan refugee was arrested and charged with shooting 2 National Guard members in Washington, D.C.
Now, that man had worked with the CIA, then came to the U.S. on a special visa. But other people who worked with the U.S. say that pause is putting lives in danger. News 5's Nadine Albasada tells us why they're concerned.
The Taliban is targeting you and your brother.
Yeah.
We're calling him Darwish and not showing his face, name, and have even distorted his voice for safety concerns. He's a green card holder, originally from Afghanistan, where he and his brother worked alongside U.S. forces, fighting the Taliban in exchange for a promise of green cards.
They had to go to a country like Pakistan to continue the process of the case.
After 2 years of vetting, Darwish's brother was supposed to land in the States February of 2025. But that flight was canceled following President Trump's executive orders. He waited another 11 months.
I've asked my colleagues in the U.S. military with whom I was working in Afghanistan. They have written to their congressmen and senators, and all of them have replied that they cannot do anything.
Then just a few weeks ago, his brother and family were deported back, now in hiding.
They are in a very distressful situation, and we are so worried, extremely worried about them.
What devastated Darwish even more is that following the shooting in D.C., President Trump announced a rigorous re-examination of all Afghan nationals.
So now there is zero hope that they would be relocated to the U.S.
We cannot forget our allies.
Which Joe Simperman with Global Cleveland says includes Afghans who helped U.S. troops.
But we cannot forget the thousands of people who kept the thousands of infantrymen and armed soldiers and United States military personnel alive.
Instead, Simperman believes the focus should be on providing the support needed.
We have to take care of the people that went through hell, because now they're back. And PTSD is real.
News 5 asked Senator Bernie Moreno whether all Afghan nationals, including those that served with U.S. troops, should undergo reevaluation. He claims there was a lack of proper vetting.
And I'm sure there's good people in there. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But let's just make sure that we do that, double check it.
I was helping the FBI. They were interviewed thoroughly.
Darwish calls that idea completely false, reminding the government of the promise they made.
Because of one or a few bad apples, please don't generalize this to all Afghans. They are friends of the United States, they're allies of the United States.
A promise he wants to see kept to him and his brother, now fearing retribution from the Taliban.
So they killed them and they leave them on the streets.
So they could kill him?
Yeah, of course.
Reporting in Cleveland, Nadine Albasada, News 5.